is out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, more than some kryptonite. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, gentlemen. Hello, David B. I got a raspy voice. I had concert. I had concert to get a raspy voice. Yeah, my eye bugs. Oh, I didn't sleep well, no? Good morning. Oy, chop sound. Good morning to you. Okay, how's everybody? How's gentlemen doing? My God, to you guys, what happened to our YouTube industry? What happened to our YouTube industry now, guys? If you notice, because I know you, a lot of you hanging on in the YouTube, but it's scary. Okay. Hi, Frank. Good morning, Frank. How's the weather in Cebu City? All right. Okay, I need to watch the ads first, huh? Because I have a lot of ads here. Okay. Wow. Yes, Israel, you're so right. You're so right. Mm. It's a tornado happened in the YouTube industry, guys. So anyway, that's not our topic for today. Our topic for today is because it's summer, we will discuss the the things that you need to know about Filipina during summertime. It's summertime. Ladies looking hot, joke. That's a song, huh? But anyway, we will start shortly after this ads. Bear with me. I need to watch my ads, guys. Okay. All right. Now you know. Saan naman yun? So, ano ni siya? Anyway, chicken curry stuffed biscuit. Uy, that's very lovely. But the thing is, I don't like chicken curry. I'm so ignorant, but no, I don't like chicken curry. Okay. Okay, anyway, because it's summer, so this is what we need to learn about Filipinos during summer, guys. So most of the Filipinas, as you know, if you already date one, most of the Filipinas don't know how to swim. Okay. Why no rain? We had a rain last night. It's the weather is very crazy, guys. Summer, but it's raining. But the first time rain, huh? Heavy rain also. So, okay. So, ano naman to atong people? Why already 16? Hi, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other? So, our topic about Filipinas today, or about Filipina, because I'm here in the Philippines. I cannot talk about in your country because I had never been there. Okay. Anyway. Okay. How is that even possible? You all live on an island. Uy, hello, Chomsan. You already married one. That's so lovely. How long you been married? Okay. Yes, we live in an island. That is the thing. We live in an island, but the problem is we don't know how to swim. That's the thing. Go big orange, David. No, that is the thing. Most of the Filipinos don't know how to swim. What is the reason why? Because our parents forbid us to swim when we are just a kid. They always scared us. If you go to the beach, blah 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 blah, you will get Drawn. Mm. Wow, 2 years plus. Wow, that's lovely. And he's there in your country or you're here in the Philippines? Okay. Eagle Mindset. Hi. Mm-hmm. So that is the reason why most of us don't know how to swim. But there's a but, huh? We love to spend our time in the beach. We love to spend our time in the beach, huh? Because it's so seldom to us to go to the beach. Most people, especially they are working, so it's very rare for them to have time to go in the beach. And while they were there in the beach, you will see Nito Choppy. Hi, welcome to my live stream. They will take their time to go to the beach and then they'll spend it like no tomorrow. Okay. I heard Mayon volcano had an intense activity yesterday. They said it has been active for 60 days straight. Yes, that is true. That is they have a zero visibility. They have zero visibility. Do you like stray kids? As long as kids are not horrible, I love them. Okay. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Okay. Blood is love. Working through visa process for 2 years, but now leaning towards the relocating there. Oh, yeah, that's so lovely. Mm. So you are married, so you're stay. So you you file for 13A visa. So my tongue is twisted. Okay. In the East Texas, we learn to swim by age of 7. Floating is common here. Oh my God, no, not here, guys. You know what? I don't know how. I only swim if the water is here. I can swim, but if the water is here, I know I couldn't. I don't even float. Wait, are you a stay? I stay? I stay. I'm Jing. I'm not stay. Okay. But the good thing about Cebu, the volcano is west of our island. So the wind carries it away our direction. Yes, that is true. Okay. Hi, Joe. Hello. Hey, Joe Americano. Okay. That is the name of the foreigners here in the Philippines. Joe Americano. Okay. So yeah, this is lovely things in Cebu. We don't have an active volcanoes. Well, do we have? We have volcano here, but it's not active from for long, 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 long years. Not active. Okay, she just view it like I am OFW. Yeah, because if you are far, so living and working abroad, so you are an OFW. Mm. So they have child together. Okay, I cannot tell a lie. I was chopping down a block walnut tree. Oh, Mayon volcano is also way north of Cebu. Yeah, but we don't we don't have any ashes things here. Okay, so from Steve, you look so cute and adorable. I thank you so much for your compliment. Okay, volcanoes going on. Yes, volcanoes. Hi, Clark. How are you doing in Dumaguete? Okay, hopefully you settle down well there in Dumaguete. And Dumaguete. So, there's a lot of activities happening around the Philippines, no? And especially, I'm a bit worried about the hello, Funky Monk. Hi. Hi. And to your girlfriend who's watching. Hi, Anna. Okay. I'm so worried about the YouTube wave. Anyway, no, all of our children are grown, although she keeps saying that we should have a baby. Are you ready for that? Man, are you ready for that? Having a baby. You know what the thing about the Filipinas, if we have a baby like a half Filipino, half foreign babies, you get a lot of attention, and honestly, you've got a lot of attention. Okay. Until certainly Cebu Island had been spared by any earthquake, but the activity in Bugu has changed all that now. Yeah, we still get the tremors, but everything is fine. Okay, I'm on day 5 of being sick. Uy, I think you are homesick, Clark. Hmm. Maybe you left your heart here in Cebu. You should tag it along. But anyway, hopefully you're doing well. You know, get well soon. Okay. It's so hard. It's so hard also to get comfortable in one place, especially you are not used to it. No, you don't know where to run to. You don't know where is this, where is that. You know, allergic and dumagete. Maybe you should go to what you call the one downtown. Okay. Um, I think she just want to have a baby for pageants. You got it right. She just want to have a baby to be an actor or actresses here in the Philippines or win a beauty pageant, win a beauty title because of the um, because of the face. Okay, Gabi Drew, salute. Salute. Sus, ginoo ko. Mukhang pamantagkuan. Anyway, I like Valencia, but Dumaguete was not for me. I like Bacolod, guys. I do like Bacolod. It's actually I noticed also when I went to looks like you're teaching. Yeah, I'm teaching. I am a teacher every Sunday. Okay. Bacolod is pretty nice and also not that crowded, unlike Dumaguete. No, not that crowded. I recommend Cebu City. Okay, but when I went to Bacolod with Irish, my friend, and Carl's the boyfriend, and I learned a lot there. And they have pretty ladies there mostly. Mm. Okay, Orion, Yang, I thank you. Okay, this is a weird question, but do Filipinos eat turkey? Is it available in supermarkets? Oh, that's the question, guys. Okay, uh, we do eat turkey. Yes, because some breeders have also turkey. Even my aunt got turkey, but we don't have that in a supermarket. Only the big foreign supermarket like S&R. Yeah, that is true. They have a they have a turkey there. I have several cold symptoms, runny nose, headache, fatigue, very bad cough. I'm actually, you've got a flu. Eh? In Bakong. Okay. You might meet Jelena there. In Bakong. Jelena, Sim's wife. Okay. Where's a good place to stay on a budget? Ay, Struvel Cabin. Okay. In your budget, you go on the provinces, which is not costly for you. You know, because if you live in a big city, that will be costly much expensive compared to the city or the in the province is very very what you call that one. It's very very laid back life and also not traffic and yeah, you can afford to live in the province. It depends on your budget and it depends on your which one you prepare. I cannot say where's the good place. There's a lot of option here in the Philippines where you can have where you can live cheaper. Okay, but Turkey very expensive here. Yeah, but you can if you know how to slaughter turkey. Yeah, you can buy livestock. You can buy it through breeders. Okay. My stepdaughter has multiple turkey at her campground in Mahayhay in Mindanao. Okay, Jing, wouldn't Danao City be a cheap option? Yeah, it is. It is cheap option here in the provinces, in the satellite cities in Danao or Toledo or, as long as it's not a big city. It's not like Cebu City, Makati City, like that city that's already like how can you say this? It's already like modernized. Hmm? Am I right for my word? Modernize? Okay. Speaking of modernize, have you noticed when I did an interview, my beach interview? Hello, bitches! My beach interviews that most of the Filipinas now wearing two-piece bikini. Oh, why is that? Why is that? Why it changes? And they start like, well, I wouldn't want a real big city to like and okay, near Laguna, Mateo, Manila. Ay, sus. Okay. Huy, in Laguna. In Laguna. Okay. I don't, you know what, the thing is in, I, you didn't notice that? Maybe that, maybe Anna put some blinkers in your eyes, Funky Monk. Anna said, if you watch that, I will poke your eyes. Is it Funky Monk? But you know, there's a lot of Filipinas, especially now, the new generation. They are embracing a, they are embracing the new sensation, new sensation, new trends, and they are like accepting the modernization, the wave of new, um, the wave of a like a new generation. Okay, because you know they are prepared to wear clothes that you know for yeah becoming open minded, like they are more on yeah I could wear bikinis in front of many people in the beach because way back 10 years ago if you wear that, oh my god, your mother will throw some slippers and sticks on your butt. They don't like that. Okay. I'm spreading the gospel. Do you believe in God? Oh my God, to you. This is not a gospel day for me. I am a teacher here. Okay. I'm the one who's spreading the gospel. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. You do a great job with the girls you interview. Your questions are normal, whereas some other interview channel ask over the top spicy question. Okay. No, sometimes if I can feel that this girl is open-minded, I do ask some questions like spicy questions. But if I feel that this person is not really like that, not prepared like that kind of comment, I won't question this. You know, if you can see, if you start questioning them and then they start like are not comfortable with your questions, you better not pushing it because you don't want to upset your interviewees and you don't want also to you know to show the world that you are asking questions that they are very uncomfortable with, you know. That's what you call be sensitive. Be sensitive. Oh, like that. I don't want to push that kind of questions for so many, especially here in the provinces. It's fine in Cebu because they are it's fine in a big city because they are very open-minded in many things. You know, they have experienced nightlives and blah blah blah. Unlike here in the province, that our life is very like our life is not like there in Cebu or in a big cities that you know we are like yeah we are very open-minded, although a lot of girls now started to embrace that kind of mindset, but most of all especially like living in a mountain up in a mountain, you know, I couldn't ask that kind of spicy questions. That's you, they might run away. they even they even like trying their best to speak English, which is I'm very happy and I'm grateful for, you know, because okay. Yes, during the interview lately have been very funny and natural, the Candid Beach ambush. Yeah, because if they like, hi, I'm doing YouTube vlog. Would you like to join my YouTube channel for today? So I do ask like that. And then I ask them some few questions that, you know, I really wanted to know them. And I really wanted to know their opinion. You know, that's why I ask, how many times you wear sexy clothes and what occasion? You know, because for us here in the Philippines, as I said, it's not normal for us to wear bikini. But Some of the Filipinas wear bikinis because of the influence of their boyfriend, especially if they are with the foreigners. No? So, it's very seldom if you see the Filipinas. Oh my God, she's from the mountain and she wear bikinis. It's a big gossips in her place. Her mom couldn't accept that. The family couldn't accept if they see their daughter in the beach wearing only two-piece. My God, when you come back home, you will be inside the sack and smoked. your parents, your parents will smoke you alive. It's true though. It's not kind of torture, guys, but it's kind of discipline here in the Philippines. So, because our parents here in the Philippines are not used to that, So, if you only know. Okay, Filipinas that were sitting down were interesting, but didn't help you out with English as much as the other two. All very attractive though. Oh, thank you so much, Bill. Yeah, I can guarantee you I will not be roaming around asking young ladies, how can you wear sexy clothes? Wait, only me I can only girls can question that. Especially if you throw a joke to them, they were comfortably answer your question. But if you are a guy and then you answer that, you question that to them, it's like, who are you? Well, it's like kind of burr. Why you ask me how many times I wear sexy clothes? Oh, like that. How will you take off? Good question, Bill. You got it. How often? And, do you mind if I take it off? that's the that's the follow-up question. Yeah, you should ask guys then. Why not? Let's see if they won't run. Okay, Jane, the girls you interview are always so sweet and kind-hearted. Are they all like that or do not post some interviews? They are all like that, especially if you approach them nicely, especially if you make a joke them first, make them laugh first, and then they become comfortable, and then they will open up and they will very nice then. Okay. Okay. Maybe one of your admirers will show up today. Maybe Joe, prepare. Okay. Yet they still feel insecure about their bodies. That is true. That is true. A lot of Filipinas are really insecure. Even me, I have insecurities, guys. Look at my eye bags. Look at my eyes. Look at my nose. Disappointing. Okay. Tony Bennett. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot of insecurities for Filipinas. Oh, that's why they are very envious those people who are half-blooded. It's not, you know what, guys? If you say to a Filipina, oh, you look half foreigner. It's a compliment, huh? It's a compliment. It's not insulting. It's not being rude. But here it's a compliment that you are beautiful above all Filipinas here. That is a compliment. That's not rude, huh? Okay. Don't consider that rude. Okay. I really thought the Filipinas at the resort were very chatty with great English. Some of them, some of them are not shy to speak English, and some of them are very, very shy to speak English. As they said to me, I don't want to get bashed. That's why I always say, no, don't worry about bashing because my subscribers are foreigners, so they understand that not all Filipinas can speak fluent English. So they are very understanding. Don't worry about bashing. We're not Filipinos. Okay. Insecurities are not Filipino thing. It's a human thing. I think I know what human. Change address, not human. Okay. Tan skin is beautiful skin for you. For people that lack of melanin in the body. Okay, sorry. But for Filipinas, having tan skin, having dark skin is ugly. That is ugly beauty standards here, guys, is like, what? That is your beauty standards here, like that. They want lighter skin. That's why most of the Filipinos, if you notice, most of the Filipinos, they use beauty product. No, they use beauty product. They enhance their, they enhance their beauty. They want their fair white skin. Yeah? They want their face like very very shiny. It's like you put cooking oil in the face. But it's true. That is the beauty standard here in the Philippines. You know, like a mestiza beauty. Like if you are like half foreigner beauty, like that. Anthony Benel, I'm guessing you are a hottie. Okay. Don't scare him. But it's true, that is. Miss Israel. But it's true though. It is the beauty standard here in the Philippines, especially when a lot of Filipinos also insecure with their body. Mm. If they are too skinny, oh, I want to get chubby. If they're chubby, I want to be skinny. So you don't know, you don't know where to run to, because they're like, oh, I want this, I want that, blah blah blah. Which province is your favorite? I especially my province Cebu. Okay. Province here in Cebu, because the thing here in Cebu is I can go to the mountain and I can go to the beaches. Hello beaches. And I can go to the big cities. That's the thing about here in Cebu. It's all easy access. Okay? It's all easy access. Well, there's a lot of places also that has mountains, that has beaches, that has wonderful scenery and beauty spots. But life here is very nice, very calm, very laid back. You don't need to rush things. So that is the thing about here. And also living in the province, there's not a lot of pollution that you that you breathe in, breathe out. Okay. I know it's a human thing, but Filipino take it to another level. That is true. That is true, Frank. We take it to another level, and to the point that if you if you're in a relationship and then you look like, there's a beautiful that passing by, and then you look at them, it's just a quick glance, and then the next thing you know, you are blind. the next thing, the next thing you know, you are blind. Okay. Uy, ginoo ko. Because your girlfriend is so insecure, that's why I make put your eyes. Why you look at her? Am I not enough? Am I not beautiful that you need to look to other women? Oh, that's the thing. That's why I told you I don't trust the man who's always wear sunnies or sunglasses. I don't trust them. That's why, if I'm with a man, I don't want him to wear sunglasses. I want to see his eyes. Mm. So many. Wait a ha. My light is not normal. Okay. Who's next? Apologies all around. I got the right. I don't have Filipina to to pop my popcorn. Okay. The Candid. Hi to you. Hi. Welcome to my live stream. It's very hot. Welcome to my live stream. Okay. Your life in Cebu has been excellent. That's very nice. I wear my sunglasses at night. Very nice. Well, I'd definitely be looking at the province around the Clark area. Clark has a rail system to Manila pretty much complete now, with good medical in Clark. In Clark, Pampanga, yes, they really working on it, and yeah, it is because there's a international airport in Clark also, and they have a military base in Clark. That is why they start to do things that, that also can accommodate foreigners. Because there's a lot of foreigners in Red District. In a Red District, Delhi. Okay. I'm wishing I was there with Frank being really yearning for the PH. Sana all. Okay. Because your future is so bright. That's why you wear glasses. Hey, that's when you say, I can look, I just don't order off the menu. Weh. Coba dia. Sure? But seriously, this is a serious note, ha. Most of the Filipinas are very jealous, especially if they are insecure. So guys, you will get in trouble if you look the other Filipinas. Especially if you give compliments to them. For you it's normal to give. For me, it's normal to give compliments. But if you are with your Filipina and she's a jealous type and she is insecure in everything, be careful. Be careful if you give compliments. Your age is over. Aray, ginoo ko. That's when I was considering the province with 40 to 60 minutes or so away from Angeles. You love Red District? Okay. Well, it's good. It's good in Pampanga also. It is really good in Pampanga. If you like nightlife, if you like active life, you can enjoy in Pampanga. But I don't know the pricing there because I'm not there. Okay, but I don't know how, the lifestyle there and blah blah. No, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. Giovanni. Okay. Hi to you. Welcome to my live stream, Giovanni. Okay. You're the same as Cuban, lol. My ex was the same way. Ay? we have the what should we call that one, huh? We have the Espanoli blood. Okay. Latina. I can easily solve the jealousy problem. Stay single. No, I'm not into the red light. Away for. Okay. um, you can, that the thing of the jealousy thing here in the Philippines is not just about that she is jealous because you're complimenting her or you're complimenting other woman. The thing is she is jealous the things that she don't even have. That is the problem of a Filipina. The insecurities, jealousy and insecurities. You get, yeah, I won't cheat, I won't do this, I won't do that. But the moment that that you talk someone that for her out of her league, or someone that just asking you, oh, where is this, where is that, do you know this, do you know that, sus, they are very jealous of that. Okay. Uh-huh. I thought Baby Billy was wanting to work in the red light district. Okay. Mr. Pat. Oh, never knew you did live jig. Very interesting. Good to see you. Oh my God, Mr. Pat. I do live every Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning, Philippines time. Every Sunday. Okay. I'm strictly a green light kinda guy. Okay. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Okay. Stay single is less stressful for an old man. Okay. Hoy guys, this is the thing also. It's nice to be single, ha. It's nice. There's nothing wrong of being single man. But the problem of being a single man is if you get sick, if you get ill, what will happen to you? What will happen to you? Who gonna look after you when you need medical attention? Oh, don't worry about that. There's nurse. Yes, there's nurse. That's their job. But the thing is, the nurse will never stand by you 24 hours, 24/7. If you need to stay longer in a hospital, if you need a big operation, if you need this, if you need that, no. And you cannot trust them to give your money to them. Oh, can you withdraw money for me so I can pay the hospital? No, you cannot do that. You know, stay single. It's nice, but you need to think also for their, you know, you need to turn left, right, and center also. You need to think the future. What will happen to me? What will happen this? What would I do if I have a problem like this? Like that kind of scenario you need to think of also. You need to prepare yourself. Not just, I don't want to have a relationship because it's stressful. Most of the relationship, and a lot of a relationship also like that, but it's all up to you, and it depends on you how you handled a relationship. You are the one who is the captain of everything. Whatever you're doing, you are the one who can manage and everything. Not my advice, not their advice. It's only you. And how can you start a relationship without regretting in the end? It's all up to you guys. All I can say is, if you start a relationship with feelings. Don't start a relationship with, I can help your family. No, that is an out of equation. That's I keep on telling you, out of equation. Never ever offer help. Huh? Never ever offer help to the person that you wanted to be with, because that will change the dynamics of the relationship. Hmm? Most of them will say, age gap relationship in the Philippines will never work. Will never, what you call the one, you're always spend money, you're always get stressed. Well, some cases do, yes. But, guys, how you handle your relationship there in your country, that's how you handle relationship here in the Philippines. There's no special for a Filipina here. We are not special, we are the same woman. But the problem is, if you start like buying their love, they won't love you truly, because they can see the transaction. Do you want a transactional relationship? Then yeah, I will give you that. You know, Filipina age gap relationship will never work. Yes, I agree with you. Will never work if you start your, if you start your transaction to them. That will never work. God. Okay, let's see. I have a live-in maid. David babe, yeah. Mr. Pat. Okay. Yes, Jing, planning is for care is the thing. That is the reason to develop a long-term relationship, and that takes time. Agree? Yes, that is takes time. And also, always remember, guys, always remember, no matter how big money you give to the woman you are with, that will never work. No matter how much, and no matter what kind of gift you will give to the woman you are with, that's nothing in the end of the day. If there's no love, if there's no respect, if there's no boundaries, oh, you got nothing. Okay. No doubt I like being single, but I like people squeezing more. But guys, it's nice to have a companion. It's nice to have someone that, you're arguing. Sometimes it's hard to argue yourself. So you need someone to participate. You need someone to participate. Huh? Okay? Okay, I am sad because I broke up with my Pinay because of her jealousy, but I don't know how to say sorry. Jealousy. Sorry. Okay. Like this. What is the reason why she is jealous? What is the reason why she become insecure to our relationship? And that's what you need to find out. Okay? And when you finally figure that out, you need to avoid those things in the future. Filipinas are easily get jealous because they don't trust other Filipinas. And that's the thing. They trust their man, but they never trust the girls around their man. You know? Because for her, everyone is an opponent. Everyone is an enemy towards you. Okay? Alright. I want to have a little Bambino Joe on the farm. Okay? Really? Okay. Tropical nut. Did you try chocolates and serenade? I mean, God, you ruined her teeth. Wait, that's the thing in the Philippines, yeah. If you notice, I interviewed a lot of Filipinas and you notice that. But you notice that the teeth is rotten. Even though they are look very pretty, but the teeth are rotten. Huh? Because of the lifestyle here. We have a lot of sugar intake here in the Philippines. Even though we don't use artificial sugar, we use natural and sugar. we are, we still have a lot of cavities in our teeth because toothbrush and toothpaste is not a trending. Joke, joke. No, it's actually lack of dental care. Lack of dental care. And for us, it's so expensive to go to the dentist for us. Poor people. It's so hard to go to the dentist because for us it's very expensive. And then when I was a kid, they always say, "Oh, the dentist, the dentist is not good because they will remove your teeth with the what you call the one with pliers on." They always scared us to go to the dentist when I was a kid. Oh, the dentist will pull your teeth with the pliers on and know this, know that. Okay. I'm waiting for the cold. Packaging roses and serenade. Oh, it depends, huh? Your girlfriend might allergic of flowers. I think it is funny that I got my teeth repaired in Cavite. Wait, and also guys, there's a thing here in the Philippines, and a lot of people, and also especially me, because I am so ignorant, they said that denture, but that's why I'm scared of denture before, because they said that denture is made of dead men's teeth. So that's why I'm scared of denture. Just here in Philippines, there's a lot of blah blah here in the Philippines. Oh, sige, if you go to the dentist and then they will remove your teeth and then they will give you a denture and then the denture is come from the dead man's teeth. Imagine that you wear the dead man's teeth. That's horrible. That is why we are. Okay. Okay, tropical nut advice for you. Talk to her. Ask her which area you are jealous so I can avoid that. No, ask her what is the matter, what is the problem, why you are upset, why you break me up. Why you break me up? What is the reason? What is the real reason? Maybe you have a deep reason why you break me up. How can we sort things out? But if she don't like to push anything, if she said to you, "No, I don't want to make it up to you," I don't push. I don't push. There's a lot of Filipinas here. There's a lot of women that wearing of female clothes. I female clothes. Not real woman, but there's a lot of women here in the Philippines. Okay. Sometimes also jealousy can kill a relationship. Jealousy can kill a relationship. Insecurities can kill a relationship. And that's the thing. That I don't do jealousy. Perfect. Perfect yarn. Okay. Jane did man teeth end in 70s. Oh, wait, if you coming here in the Philippines, you think that you still live in 40 years backward from your country. Told you. Okay. Um, well, hell, they ain't using them anymore. That's the Philippine thing. There we have a lot of heresies there. We have a lot of beliefs that you will laugh about it, and then you will laugh about it, and sometimes it makes you annoyed. You know, because you know you are there in advanced country, and you don't really think about believing some beliefs here with no scientific meaning, but it still exists. Still exists, guys. Okay. Um, that really good gamer name. Are you a gamer? Okay. All right. It's very expensive here, huh? The implant, the bridge, very expensive here in the Philippines. So if ever you wanted to fix your teeth, go there and stay there in your country, fix that first before you come here in the Philippines because it's very expensive. And you see, even there are 20 plus girls here, they're still wearing a brace in the teeth. You see the retainer, the braces in the teeth. They still wear that because for them it's fashion. But in your country, if people wear that, they look weird, right? But here, fashion. You see your Filipinas having thing here in the teeth, fashion. They make it fashion. Okay, I believe in wak-wak. Uncle, your girlfriend is wak-wak, uncle. You still believe in wak-wak. But we still have a lot of wak-wak here, uncle. Especially at the night time in the club. We call them wak-wak. Okay. It's a really good gamer name. Psycho X. Okay. Okay. Well, that remind me I need to make a dental appointment. Eh? But seriously guys, it's very expensive here. That's why a lot of Filipinas, that's why you're wondering why they are beautiful but their teeth is rotten. Because it's so expensive for us to go to the dentist. We don't have free dental. If we go to health center, yeah, they do have a free teeth removal. And what you call the one extraction only, but they don't do denture, they don't do braces, they don't do aligning anything. No, we don't have that. Okay, here in the States they wear gold teeth. Yeah, I noticed that silver, some are silvers. What the hell is wak-wak? Uncle, explain the wak-wak, uncle Paul Godwin. Okay, explain the wak-wak. Okay, wak-wak is a shifter in your country. They are like, uh, they are like, they are beautiful guys, but they were transformed. They eat flesh. They eat human flesh. They eat heart, and they eat liver. And they only go out at night time. They transform into an animal or something that they like, you know. So that is wak-wak here in the Philippines. Like a ghost. Eh, lahi mo ng ghost, uncle. The ghost here in the Philippines, we call it white lady. You know, if you say, oh, there's a white lady, don't get mad. Don't get mad because white lady here is a ghost. It doesn't care if the ghost is boy, as we call it here, white lady. No gender differences, white lady. Okay. Is that a no, not a ghost, a skinwalker? Yeah, skinwalker, shifter. We call it here wak-wak, shifter in Bisaya. We call it oo. Okay. Yeah, you say a lot. Okay. What is the word for a witch doctor? It depends. It depends which what kind of doctor is this a it is a black witch doctor or or the one that a healer, you know. It depends. It depends on their title. If they do black thing, they are mambabarang. Uh, if they help people to remove their sickness. Oh, they are faith healer. They are a healer. Mambabarang and a healer. Okay, mangkip wing. I ain't afraid of ghosts or any of that. Huy guys, it still exists here in the Philippines, and we do Filipinas believe that, especially if you are with the Filipinas and then someone is moving in your kitchen like nothing in there, and because of the gravity, sometimes your stuff in the kitchen fall because of the gravity. I believe that. Then they were like, oh, it's a ghost. They will run away. It's a ghost. Tama ba, uncle? And also, this is the funny thing. Your Filipino will never admit to do mistakes. Hoy, it's not me. It's the ghost. Blame the ghost. Hoy, it's not me. It's the ghost. Oh. We still believe those kind of things here in the Philippines. It still exists of the mindset of the Filipino. Okay, especially if your Filipinas is 30 plus, they still believe that. But in the young generation, I don't know. I think they are not too much because the grandparents stop their stories, stop their horror stories already. Well, my ex would put rosemary by all the window under the bed. I I am different. I put salt. Cause my love goes where the rosemary grows. Okay. FYI guys, by Western standard, dental work is very good and cheap. In Cebu and Manila, a crown would between 200 to 800. I just paid 1,500 in Florida. The Bogo earthquake hit Cebu, so I stayed in US. Okay. So no ghost hunting in the PH. Oy, there's a lot of ghost hunters here in the Philippines. We are a ghostbuster. There's a lot. There's a lot of ghost hunting. You will get scared if you heard a baby crying in the middle of the night in the jungle. That is true. I'm not saying this to scare you, but that is true. You will hear crying babies in the night, in the jungle, in the dark path. Oh, that make your skin crawl and run. Okay. Okay. I heard babies cry at night before. Maybe your neighbor just birthed the baby. Your neighbor. Okay. No, anyway. Yeah, that's how. But the question is, how patient are you? If you are coming here in the Philippines, how patient are you with Filipinas beliefs, Filipinas blah blah, Filipinas jealousy? How patient are you, and how far can you go? This is the test of your patience, the test of your limitation. If you're here in the Philippines. Okay, I'll be like, well, someone's getting eaten tonight. Really. So, how far could you go? What if, for example, I will give you an example. Like here in the grocery shop, especially in the rush hours, very long queue. And suddenly someone jump on the queue and you're waiting there for like 20 minutes. Someone's get in the queue, jump in the queue. No, I must go first because I have this, I have that, a lot of reasons. What will you do? Are you patient enough to understand, or are you not patient enough to or are you patient, are you not patient and you will argue? Huh? Okay. I am very patient. I got kids. Oh, that's so lovely. Well, lovely, very, very lovely. Well, okay. So I know how to protect my property in PH. I have witch with emotion sensor. Barang yan. You have a barang? You have a spells? Okay, very much better than my last several wak-wak relationships. Really? Like, for sige, for example, I give you example because if I interview females and I always do example. Okay, for example, guys, you are bald. Hmm? Okay. What's the topic for today, Jacob? Okay, for example, you don't have hair. Let's say this way, you don't have hair. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Excuse me. Example naman. Example. And then, you chatting to a girl. Okay. This is just an example. You're chatting to a girl and then you ask her for a date. Okay, and then the girl will say to you, you know what, you're so handsome, you are so attractive, but the thing is you don't have hair. Okay, so excuse me. Uh, I will date you if you wear a wig. So, would you wear a wig? Excuse me to those, excuse me, peep peep. Would you wear a wig? If she asked you to wear one, would you? I'm not talking. I'm not addressing anybody here. That's why I say, excuse me. I will say, hoy, wakwak said line. There's taste is the best. Jacob but is currently wear wig. Okay, that's a problem. Excuse me to Joe and David P. Excuse me, I'm not addressing anybody here. But, because I asked also a female before, if ever the man wear wig and then suddenly they have a very strong wind and it blow away, would you choose the wig? Would you help him to choose the? So it must be fair that I will ask you also, would you? Ay, kaginoo ko. Alright. Bond is beautiful. It's true. Okay. I'm sure you must have heard some good stories living in the reservation. I would tell her, stop shaving if you prepare hair. Okay. A lot of Filipinas love all it. That is true. Okay. That would cook my head. I have embraced the air. Okay. I'm going to ask her to wear a wig on her. Shaved area. Okay. I would choose my girl's wig if it blow away. Okay. The good thing about being bald, you can drive through the two eyes on the back of your head and that people think you have all around vision. Wait, I'm not addressing anybody, huh? It's just a question, guys. So hopefully don't take it personal. Ay, ginoo ko. But there's a lot of women also have a good relationship with a bald guy. Don't get me wrong. You have a 360 camera. Uy, ginoo ko. This topic is very, very... So you won't do that. You won't. I stop shaving head and have the Homer Simpson hairdo. Tell her it's my solar panel. Uncle, I thought you still have hair. Hey, sure, Uncle. You won't do anything for your woman if they ask you to do it. Okay. Yes, we have to sit and talk someday. Okay, guys, I'm just joking. Just give you warm up of patience here in the Philippines, because some Filipinas also get the weird stuffs like, weird stuffs. Okay, okay. Here in the Philippines, okay, I lost that from even too many U-turn under the sheets. No, I understand because most of you guys use the hot water to shower, right? But here in the Philippines, we don't have that. We don't use hot water for shower, so that's why our hair, our scalp is still intact. Our scalp still intact. No, not that. Sorry, sorry. Hello, Jing. Hi, hello. Thank you so much for coming here. Okay, our gym is gym is in the house. Okay. Uy, move on. Move on. Okay, now the Philippines is the Philippines has no return, no exchange policies. Most of the shop here, no return, no exchange policies. Okay, so I need you to give, I need to give a heads up of this. No return, no exchange. Okay, now if you purchase something, for example, you purchase shorts or tops and you don't like to wear it just to see if it really fits in you. Remember, our sizes here, it's not the same sizes in your country, okay? No, it's because you don't have all the chemicals in your stuff. Ah, we still use Gogo shampoo. Okay. But she's not working anymore. Ah, but anyway, so this will happen here in the Philippines that you should remember, you should always put this in mind. Philippines don't have sizes like in the US, okay? Our sizes here either based on China size, okay, Asian size. Okay, let's see that way. Asian size. We don't have US and Europe size. Okay, if you order large, for you it is a small. Okay, so that's how it is here in the Philippines. So if you buy clothes, you need to make sure it fits in you because there's no return, no exchange policy. Even though you still have the receipt, really, even though if you have a receipt, they will give you credit in that, and then you will not get your money back. You will not get your money back even you go to the shop again and say, oh, this is not, this won't fit me, can I have another one? Even though you have a receipt, they will give you just credit, and you need to spend that amount in that week, and then if you don't, it's invalid. mm. It's invalid. So that's is how here in the Philippines. So make sure if you purchase something, make sure it is fit for you, or make sure that is the one that you know. Okay. No, but she's not working anymore. No returns even if she's not working. I can get Filipino with a warranty. 50%. Okay, I can move to the Philippines. I'm too used to Costco and Amazon return policies. No, we don't have that here. Okay. I don't I don't even want my money back. Just take her. No, absolutely no exchange. That's the thing that I told you, no? You know? That's why I said to you, test drive first. Don't go to your in-laws and knock in their door and says like, oh, your daughter has a factory defect, because they will never ever get that policy. There is no one. There is no reset button for the kid. Okay, Paul. Okay, when hiring maids or gardener, who pays the BIR? No, you are not paying the BIR if you are hiring a maid or what you call the one, a gardener, because they are low paid job in the Philippines. Okay, all you have to do is to pay their health and SSS. That is required now. Okay, if you have a maid, you don't need to pay the BIR, guys, because the maid here is the minimum wages is too low. No, they don't earn taxable amount. So no, You don't need to pay BIR. All you need to pay is their PhilHealth. PhilHealth is a healthcare system, and SSS, which is contribution there, like your how can I say this? State pension, like that. Oh, you will pay that. I don't. The PhilHealth is 300 peso per month now. So if you give her 10,000 minus PhilHealth, minus like that. Insurance, they call it insurance, PhilHealth. Okay, specifically ask for a version with monkey toes, not a no jealousy. Well, it's so hard because jealousy is built in already, Billy. It depends on you how you to deactivate the jealousy. You need to find the right button. Find the right button to deactivate the jealousy. Yeah, because you cannot like, excuse me, mom, sir, your product is defective. And then the parents will say, well, the company is out of order. Company. Okay, Paul is once under 250K a year, so no tax. That is true, no tax. But why I paid tax? I need to ask that. Okay, girlfriend will not accept a good-looking maid. Of course, no. Wait, guys, huh? If you have a girlfriend, you are not allowed to have a sexy maid. Uy, that will be a big trouble for you, Jensen. Never ever hired a maid that is prettier and sexier than your girlfriend. Don't do that. Never. Never ever. That's the law. Because if you do, oh, I'm sorry. Your maid can only sleep one. And the rest is questionable. uh, I had to switch my phone. Tablet frozen me. Okay. Lawyers are very cheap. Highly advisable to get a contract drawn up if you are serious. The lawyer will walk you through the filing process. Yeah, it's true. Okay, you can use my lawyer if you want. Okay. Billy, always make sure that the girl has the latest no jealousy firmware update. Or check if he check to see if he USB port for firmware updates. Gadgets. Okay, Richard is looking good. Jing, you would be, huh? You would be handful. Thank you so much, Richard Hayes, for your kind compliment. Okay. If a Filipina pay all the bills and allowance, why should I need a maid? Huy, this is the thing. This is the thing also, huh? Yeah, that is a very, very good thing, Billy. What is the use of your girlfriend if you want a maid? If you hire a maid, you know? Or maybe you will get a useless girlfriend. Okay. But seriously, what is the use of having a girlfriend if you're wanting a maid to do everything for in the house? You know? You're feeding her. You feed the maid. You give the maid salary, the maid will do everything. What's the use of your girlfriend? Design? Flower vase? Flower vase yarn? I think that's not the right thing. You know, I always disagree of having a maid. And seriously, honestly, I'm not a jealous type of woman, but it feel like being useless. You know, being useless to the house chores. Ask for 3-in-1 coffee. Coffee uncle. Okay, it means you would be a woman to deal with. Okay. I just read your emojis like, okay. No, it's like, no, that is chicken head. Okay. Why? Of course she will. She would keep the house home. That is why I request a version with monkey toes. Wait, the reason that we have a monkey toes because we don't want to ruin our back. Why we need to bend down and pick the things if we can do our feet, you know? If we can use our feet to pick up things, why we need to do like that and kill our back? Talent ba? Mindset. Okay. Yeah, but it's not rare to find a woman like that, Bill. It's not rare to find a good parents also. It's really depend on you. Yes, no need to bend down. I like the talent. But it's all depend on you. How can you train your dragon? I mean, how can you train your girlfriend to be a good one? Because it's really depend on you, and I really believe in that. I really believe in that because like this, we Filipinas we Filipinas know nothing about especially young generation. We know nothing about life. It's because you have experience, especially you when you have an age gap relationship. It's all really depends on you how you train your dragon. Okay, we call it dragon because if we got mad. Okay. So, really, it's like, for example, okay, you have a relationship, and this is your boundaries. Before you start, because I have like this, before I start a relationship, I always set the boundaries like this. Okay, if you have a problem with me, if it's something wrong, tell me. Be honest to me, because I don't want to hear that from other people's mouth. It's upsetting for me. Be honest to me, be transparent to me, no matter how painful it is. What you think it's very painful, tell me straight away. Because I don't want that blah 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 from other people. No, I don't want that. And also, my rules is always like this: never hurt me physically, because that is my boundaries. Never hurt me physically, and never call me names, because I have my own name. Okay, I have my own name. So call me my name if you are mad at me, but don't call me other names. You know? Don't call me Lorna, don't call me whoever. I'm Jing. But seriously, it is. And that's what you need to do to your Filipinas before you commit in a relationship, before you getting settled in a relationship. You must tell her, okay, this is I want you to do. You are my girlfriend. You move in my house. This is my rules. You know, because every house, I don't want to make a rules. No, don't say that and don't do that, because your Filipino will roll all over your life if you don't do that. Because she will think I am the master of this relationship. No, don't do that. You have boundaries. Okay, you will say, I want food. Cook me food. Okay, because we are like, what you call that one? We are not like in your country, in your Filipinas. Why you don't have hands? You cannot do it. Make me coffee. Why you don't have hands to make a coffee? You don't have legs to walk in the kitchen? No, we are not like that. We are happy to serve you. We are happy to serve you. Supermarket, we are. but but it's true. Train your Filipinas to be attentive. Train your Filipinas to to attend what your needs. It's not because you want them to be your slave. It's not like that. But you want to have a good relationship. You want to let your Filipina knows that I still have boundaries. I'm the one who have income here. I'm the one who support everything here. So this is what you need to do. Do laundry, do the house chores, do this, do that. It's not slavery, guys. If you think that's slavery, that is a woman do in the house to make a home. Okay? We are not there. We are not like in your country that why would I do that? It will ruin my nails. So if she says that, go away. I don't need you. I want a pure Filipino. I want a pure woman that can look after me. That's what you need to do to your woman. Huh? It's not like, oh, I will give you an allowance. If you clean the house, I will give you an allowance. What's that? That is called transaction relationship. No, no, no. Don't be like that. Don't start like that, because that's how you can build a good relationship to your woman. That's how you can say, yeah, well, my woman is very nice. She is not expecting me to give me money, to give her money because she's doing the laundry. That is a woman thing. That is a woman thing to look after the man. That is a woman thing. If she really wanted a family and she really wanted a future between you two, she's the one who will like, yeah, why would I need maid? This is my house. I will make it clean. I will cook for your food. I will do everything because that is my chores as a woman. Can give you a home, you know? And you're thinking like, oh, don't worry, babe. I will get you, I will get you a maid. You should marry your maid rather than to have your girlfriend. Huh? You help your Filipina being lazy. We are naturally lazy, but don't help her to be a lazy one. you know? Okay, well, if you don't want a girlfriend, you might need a maid to help with all the stuff. This joking aside, there's a lot of important conversation about the standards and boundaries. I agree. Would it be safer if the girlfriend hires a maid? No, it's not. I believe. My goodness, and verbal physical violence, not ever. Okay. There's a model camel toe goes extra, a lot of extra. Well, you are correct, Jing, but she is going to be pregnant a lot. Joe? Okay. Not here in my states anymore. Okay. The point is, if you have a Filipina, then having a maid would be spoil her and rob her investment in the relationship. Well, she will value things more if she will works for it. That is true. I agree with you. If I had disrespected a woman even growing up, I would have gotten a smack. But seriously and honestly, this is an honest conversation, okay? Never ever, yes, you can spoil your Filipinas through love and attention. Love, attention, affection. Yes, spoiled her like that, but don't spoil her like, you know, I will get you a maid. You don't need to do laundry. What's her purpose? What's her purpose in a relationship? Okay, if you want her to, you can stay by my side. Why? If she do laundry, she cannot stay by your side. If she do a laundry, then sit opposite her, chat to her while she's doing laundry. Yeah, stay by your side. Not like that, like, pampering her, treat her like a queen. Yeah, you can treat the woman like a queen towards your attention, towards your affection, the way you love her. But never do that like, because you will spoil your Filipina. You will be like, like, can you do me a favor, please? Can you make me a coffee? Why you need to ask me to do a coffee? I'm just sitting here and drawing my phone. Like that. She don't have any attention towards you because she will be busy in somewhere else. You know? She will be busy in a social media, and then suddenly you find out that she's chatting to other men because she don't have things to do in your house. She's free to chat anybody. Okay. Having maid is what ruined Arnold Schwarzenegger's life. Chismis yan. That's true, and she wasn't even pretty. Choy, chismoso ay. He'll disrespected anyone is kind of my mom and would whoop my ass. She wouldn't care if it was a man or a woman. Here also, during 90s in my era, too old. Okay, but in my era, we are not allowed. That's why we call her, even though it's not our relatives, we call it auntie and uncle, because that is a sign of respect. We don't call the names of the people that is older than us. We don't call the names, because if we call their own names, and our parents will hear it, oh my God, to you, you will remove your teeth. Bang. Smack in the face, straight in the face. Disrespectful. That is why, oh, you have a lot of uncles and auntie. Actually, no, they are not relatives, they are not part of the family, but that is a sign of respect here. And that's what our parents indulge in us. Yeah. Okay. When I was in Bohol, the Filipina, I was with did my laundry by hand as I watch. That is true. We do laundry here by hand. It is true. We do dishes here by hand. We don't have a dishwasher like in your country. You become all lazy. You become all lazy there in your country. Yeah, you have everything. You have washing machine. You have dishwasher. You don't do wash the dishes anymore. But here in the Philippines, we still do that. We still do the laundry, and some of the provinces they still do the laundry in the river. Oh, and the children will do the laundry every Sunday if off school. No school, okay, Saturday, Sunday do the laundry in the river. And that's what life here in the Philippines. So why you will spoil them when they used to it? Why when you are in a relationship with a Filipina, you will give everything and then they forget where they're from? They forget that I still do the laundry by my hand in the river. And then suddenly you will get a maid. Hmm. You will ruin her. Instead of being a traditional Filipina, she become modernized. No? She become modernized, and then she will not do everything that you ask. And then you will suddenly say, "Oh, I got the wrong one." No, you're the one who's wrong in the first place. You will change. You change her. Hello, beautiful. Greetings from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. How are you? Thank you so much. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm always great. Okay, understood. I like that. Respect is what the US has lost. Okay. Never be with someone because you can't take care of yourself. Be together, not dependent on each other. I wash my dishes too. It's not about like depending your girlfriend or depending your wife. It's not like that. But here in the Philippines, let's say here in the Philippines, if you will never ask to your girlfriend or to your wife to get you food or to get you coffee, in her mind there is problem. There is something problem. Like for example, she is doing this, and then you make your own food, and then she find out you make your own food. She will ask you, do we have a problem? What's your problem? Do we have a problem? Because we used to that, we are accustomed to that we always give everything to our man. Okay, it's not because she become your slave, you should give her money, you should give her allowance. No, no, it's not. Because for us a Filipina, a good wife will provide everything to the husband. Okay, that is including the house chores, including your needs, including your prepare your clothes, you know, bathe you. That is the Filipina thing. Because we are so caring, and that is already built in our what you call in our system. Okay. Uh-huh. Robin, good morning to you, Robin. Okay, welcome to my live stream. Okay, is that why you can't drink the water there? David P, if you drink the water, you will lose your hair. Joke. Okay. Uh, when you buy a Filipina a washing machine, it's spend the next 3 weeks looking for the handle to Babi. Hey, because we're not used to, if you see a Filipina, even though she have she will open the washing machine and she will do that in the washing machine. That is true. She still do the hand washing in the washing machine. Because you'll say, I'm not comfortable with the washing machine. It won't remove the stain. She never ever trust the washing machine, guys. Hmm. Okay. Um, what's that? But she was well rewarded during 3 weeks. I was there, including a trip to Boracay. Uy, wow. Yaman yan. A beauty of technology. We just love our dishwasher and laundry equipment and microwave ovens. Oh. I feel that people see respect and manners are a weakness these days. Uy, it's not. For me, it's not. Okay. Welcome to the chat of me drama. If there are no, please like and subscribe. I think you are correct. But, okay. You can cook for me anytime. Ask your girlfriend. Okay. Okay, I'm convinced I need a Filipina. Jensen knows specific requirements. And don't forget frost-free freezer and refrigerators. It is true. There's a lot of new things in your country. I mean, unlike here in the Philippines, guys, most up in the mountain you don't have freezer, you don't have fridge. So if ever they buy a kilo of fish or 2 kilo of fish, they need to cook that in one day and they need to eat it. They need to consume it before it spoils. And that is true. Oh. Okay. It makes being respectful seems a rogue. I noticed that. Okay. Wait, I have fine lines here. Oh, I'm getting old. My God, to you. Okay, my mom raised me with the able to do all the stuff the way I would have to marry as to survive. I can do it, wash, cook, and clean, and so on. It's not all about that you couldn't survive, man, koan, David P. But the thing is, that is a Filipino thing. Filipina thing. Okay? That, okay. I tried a dishwasher in 1987 and didn't like it. Wow, where am I in that era? Okay, no worries. But dosing here is gonna. Yes, Joe. But when you meet the like-minded people, there's a mutual respect. Okay, there is some truth to washing machine not getting the stain out. Yeah, that's why. That's why you know what. Sorry to Bobby. Bobby's always asks, why you don't use washing machine? And I said to Bobby, I don't I don't really trust the washing machine to remove the stain. That's why I'm still using my hand to do the washing. I don't trust the washing machine, guys. Okay. Hi Scott, how's Philippines? How's life? Okay, Jinson has high standards. A fishing singing comedian. All in one. You're right, really. Some of the stains you need to use hammer on. Okay. I like everything about kitchen stuff. Washing, shopping, preparing, and cooking. Bobby and that dumb hammer. But to be honest with you, we are not used to that washing machine. That's why a lot of Filipinas, even though you do use washing machine, even though they have washing machine, you can still see them washing with the knives, with the hand, because we are not really comfortable with it. You know, we are not really comfortable with it, especially if we hang the clothes and there's still stain in it. We're like, my God, is this wash or what? That's why we don't do that. We don't. Oh, I don't really comfortable using washing machine. I'm so sorry, my mindset, but it's really different. Okay, so I want to see my white tops white. I don't like to see my white tops become off white or become brown. That's awful for a Filipinos. Like, you don't know how to wash. But people here are judgmental, huh? You know, if this is stain in your tops and like you don't know how to wash. Because here clean clothes are standards of how you clean yourself. Okay. But good girls don't like me. I only get the weird ones. Because you said anything. You are not picky agents. Okay. I have laughed for weeks about you carrying hammer after the worms tickling your nose when you're kissing. What is that? Is it true that on sports days they have events of like catching the javelin and hitting the hammer? Ba't nimo? Huy! Huy! You know the uy. Wait, it's not true, huh? You cannot get a tapeworms when you kiss a woman. Okay, if the woman you don't not sure if she has a tapeworms. Okay, tapeworms cannot carry through kissing. Okay, because that is how could I say this in a right way, in a science way? Uh, it's a intestinal problem. Okay, it's in your intestine. But if you kiss the back door, then you will get it. But not in the lips, guys. Bobby, Bobby, I hate you. It depends where you kiss. But guys, okay, keep the dishwasher happy and you will be happy. Okay, Jing, that depends on where you are kissing. I don't know what she's going on. Okay. I hate that. Uy. you're, guys, you make me laugh. Okay. Okay. Bobby. Okay. Jane, that depends on where you are kissing her. I don't know what she's going into. Okay. This nightmare word. Material. Note that some washing machines are better than others. Those units without a center item don't wash as well. Okay. Keep your tongue out of her intestine. Mm. I'm not a backdoor. So don't do the butt. Wait. The longer the time, the happier she will be. You are tickling James Fancy and making her laugh. Hope you don't get worse. No, guys. Now this is what I've been studied. Yeah, I know some science, guys, but you cannot get the worms through kissing. Okay, all you can get is HPV. HPV, okay? You will get the HPV in the mouth. But you wouldn't ever get tapeworms if you kiss the lips to lips, okay? But in a back door, yeah, you can get it because that's where all the solid waste come out. So they have a tendency that some eggs are there. That's why don't do that. Okay. Don't do that, okay? But if you're using your fingers as a pile driver to get it out of the way, I think you can catch them on your nail. That's why the doctor advised wash your hands properly after you handle things. Okay? I have no idea who is talking about Bobby. I did not touch her fancy. Hi. Hi. Front door, back door, or chimney doesn't matter. I'm not picky. Boot di mo, Jinson. Jinson. That's why, Jinson, you get word one. Okay. Anyway. I was going to eat supper and then you're talking about worms. Sorry. Excuse me for that. Okay. Okay, maybe it's getting into technical moves now that clearly need hammer. Ay, kinoo ko. No, that seriously, guys. Seriously, we not all Filipino have like that. Not all Filipino have like that. Don't. That's why I said to you, be nice. don't don't do this. Well, at least no one can see G's. Why? How you tell is there no strange school? Ay, ginoo ko. But seriously, that's why it's just wash your hands properly. Handle it with care so you won't get tapeworms. But honestly, because we Filipino, we eat a lot of pork and fish. So you must understand our diet here in the Philippines. That the pork is rampant. Okay. It's mo po na. Bobby, you're so bad. Okay, tapos okay, change topic. um, the moon is laughing. The moon is laughing? Okay, that's very nice. Hopefully, I will throw you a joke. Okay. But anyway, okay. Um, oh, my vegetables. Yes, no, vegetables here are very very good also, but some vegetables are not organic. Some they have sprayed on. Okay, they are rampant as Jing's sister when I it is true. That is true. Actually, that is true because of our poor diet here in the Philippines. You can see the fish that we eat, even the small fish we eat that. Yeah, we're not picky. And I think if they see a piranha, I think if we see a piranha, we will eat it. It's a poor diet. And also, a lot of people also don't have this kind of mindset that I will do the worming, I will do the worming all the time. No, it's not. it's, it's not. So mostly like in the health center they give children, only the children, they give children the deworming tablet, and then that's all. When they were teenager, they think that, oh, we don't have tapeworms anymore because we grown ups. No, they are wrong. No, we are wrong, because the doctor, when I talked to the doctor told me you should have deworming once or twice a year, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So that's why there's a lot of Filipinas. And sometimes if you smell the Filipinas breath, if she has a stinky breath, and there is a serious note, if she got a stinky breath, maybe she had a problem with her stomach, and maybe she needs a deworming. That it can also cause a bad breath for a Filipina. Okay. What's that? They are rampant as Jing's sister when I splitted her two worming tablets. Okay, what's she thought it was amazing. She hadn't eaten any pasta but was giving birth over 20 pasta at the toilet. I think we had one, lol. Okay. I'm still thinking the whole come to the Philippines thing. But this is a serious note. This is a serious things that you need to remind yourself. The worms are something that easily treated. That is true. But most of the Filipinas here, they don't do deworming because they think, we don't have worms because they are all grown up. No, no, and Bobby. Yo, what you doing? Okay. When I see the witch doctor, is that what he says? Now I've seen my doctor. I have a doctor, the one who treated my tuberculosis, guys. So that's I still keep in touch with the doctor. At least don't eat fish. Yeah, and also pork. That we consume. If you do research, Filipinos consume a lot of pork. Jing, do you eat meat? I do. I do eat meat sometimes, but I'm more on vegetables now. But chicken. Hmm. Chicken egg. Balot. But it's a part of our diet that we eat every food here in the Philippines. You will see pork in everywhere. Okay, pork, and then um fish, and especially those, you know that fresh um shellfish, like that. Oh, like that. So that's why, and you will not be, you will, if you will encounter a Filipina got a bad breath, don't you say, like, she just need a deworming. But seriously, it is a serious, it's true. Most of the Filipinas have bad breath. Okay, it's not because with dental problems. So yeah, some kind of dental problem, and then the problem on the stomach. Because they don't do deworming, and this is a serious one, huh? A lot of Filipinos has a lot of tapeworms also. Okay, I don't eat meat. Uh, Saan ang moon? Uy, moon. Sun now, sun. You see the sun in my back? That's not moon. That's sun. Okay. I almost only meat. I ate almost only meat. I tried vegan for 2 years. I felt terrible the whole thing. You need the balanced diet. You need a balanced diet. It's not because I don't want to get tapeworms and those this do that. No, you should balance it. Okay, if you have chicken, you have vegetables, you have, you can get protein. You can get, like that kind of in a pyramid thing, in a food pyramid thing. To try. Okay, I wanna be a vegan. So how many vegan died? Died young. It depends on your balance. Okay. Um, People should not try vegan. You need to be a nutritionist to try vegan. If you are a goat, you will be vegan. That's true. Okay. Well, I have meat and fish. The world famous one-eyed treasure trot. A bit long like a popsicle. Okay. The Sharam I was the strictly vegan. They had doctor and the staff directing diet, but it did not work well for me at all. See, even the goat, even the goat did meat. Ako. But see, honestly, yes, that is here in the Philippines. So that's why my friend, remember Don, Buggy, Don, my friend of the foreigner. Um, it's like when we introduced him the deworming tablet, and he couldn't believe, because he couldn't believe. Oh, I don't believe that Filipinas have a tapeworm. Yeah, we do a lot. We do a lot. We do that, and that is the things that you need also to to what you call the one, to have a conversation with your girlfriend. It's not being insulting her like this, but you want her to live in healthy lifestyle. So you should also talk to her that, oh, this is that, this is, now you're living with me, I want you to be healthy, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. This is not a poison. Because Filipinos believe in whatever you say. Whatever you say, they will believe it, because they think that you are from the Mars. Okay. They will believe that. Okay. And if ever you say, oh, I am a astronaut, they will believe it, without asking what, where, when, what. No, they will believe it. Okay, on the other weight loss program, I am a little bit stubborn, right? Why is that? Okay. They do. And also, most of the Filipinas here, I always remember this. A lot of Filipinas here don't use protection, huh? Okay, they don't use pills. They don't use what you call the one, condoms. Condoms. But seriously, the condoms here. If you see the kids playing condoms, they will pop it like a balloon. No, they will pop it at a balloon. Why? Why? Because girls here don't believe the condom. Oh, I don't want that, but if they will stuck inside of me, so God to you. Okay, it seems the conversation about the doctor's visit and offering to pay might be wise. Okay, okra water works well. It's good. That's good. That's good, Lawrence. Okay, Frank, what is stubborn about? Jing, I'm an astronaut. Jinson, all I know is you're not picky. Back door, front door, any doors you will accept. Okay, I've been vegan for 20 plus years. Started right after I had a stent. Put up in cholesterol. went up to 60 to 47 currently. Wow, really? You have a stent. Okay, so you are not allowed to carry heavy stuff. No, Scott. Make sure your wife will be thin. You're not allowed to carry. Okay. Okay, and you're right, you need to educate them not to have nightmares for the rest of your life about worm dropping on your nose. Why? Eh, I bet, Bobby, you experience a lot of your woman, every night time. You are a warrior of a tapeworm. Yeah, you're fighting the tapeworms every night with your women. Bad. Filipina don't use anything because all cost pesos. That is true. Okay, Billy, I wouldn't change my hair. Okay, I've been vegan for 25 years, no sugar in my house for 30. Ooh, nice. That's nice. That's nice diet. Okay. But honestly, seriously, yes. That the Filipinas is not like in at the age of 14 they already have contraceptives. They already have indoors contraceptives, you know. And whoever this person, I couldn't what's the name of this person. Okay. So, yeah, you be patient and teach your Filipina very well. Okay, that is the only reason I use a condom is to catch the tapeworms and put them in it. Yeah, what? Okay. Frank, maybe you just have the standard and aren't desperate. Yes, it's true. I prefer all you can eat morning buffet in bed. And you know what I mean, Jing. Who is that, Jim? You gonna I don't know who's this people. But anyway, Grandpalo. It gives me translation in my kuana. Okay. Namit Bobby. Who is but this is what you need to think, you need to think a lot of it before you engage in Filipinas, okay? We it's okay. I don't know, I can't read his name. But that is the right thing if you discussed everything about your Filipina. But like about about the contraceptives, when you say, oh, this is a magic pills. There's a story that Bobby told me that he gave a girl a contraceptives, and then he said, this is a magic potion. I don't want to take that. You poison me. You poison me. Diba, Bobby? What will happen? She get boom. Problem. Okay. They are scared of contraceptives because for them that is a poison. Well, thank you so much. For them it's a poison, because parents never endorse any of that. You should be taking ginger root shot blend, coconut water, and will get rid of your problem with mucus. No, this problem is come and go. I'm taking antibiotic for this. It's come and go. No matter how many ginger I take, I ate ginger, but there's problem in there. Okay, I wash and shower 2 times a day, so I am always clean. We're not always, guys, because even though I do shower every night, the dust here in the Philippines, no, especially if you live in the big cities and the big areas where the traffic is, you always get dirty. Okay. Hell, Billy, if he's sticking like that, he's probably starving, lol. It's also against the Roman Catholic religion. That is true. Contraceptives is against here. Oh, you are not allowed, especially if your in-laws are Catholic and holy and thou. You are not allowed to use contraceptives. Okay? So no wonder there's a lot of kids around you. Because they will not introduce that to your parents will, your mother, especially your mom, will tell you, you do not use that, it's not good for your health. It's not, are you finished with the cat rabies cure? No, I'm going back this coming 11th. Another doctor's fee. I hate it. I hate it, but I have to because I don't want to. I don't want to talk like meow 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 meow. Jensen, I'll come back this coming 11th of May to finish it. Luckily the cat is still alive. The cat's still visiting here. He's still alive. Means I don't have rabies, guys. Lucky cat. Still doing fine. Okay. Here. Okay, ginawa ko. Yeah, I do like because I'm so scared. It's my first time to get attacked by cat. You know, it's my first time to get attacked with cat. I haven't experienced the dog yet. The dog, so na hooping, manifesting. But and it's so surprising why the cat attacked me. Hey, do I look like a fishbone? Oh my God to you. But seriously, yes, I will finish that this coming 11th. And thank you so much, guys. And anyway, back to the reality. I really enjoyed this topic today, and it's almost killing me laughing. But it's really nice to have fun with you guys. Now, this is my question. Jing, are the students still on break this week? You will be trying to resorts again. There were a lot of mini beginnings happen. Yes, it's summertime, so all the girls are off the school now. Oh. Vacation time, summer break. I might do an ambush interview again in any resorts. I will show some resorts. I don't know where because I covered most of the resorts here, so I need to go to one. A new record for Jing laughing. Yes, Clark. Yes, it makes me cry. But it's funny. It's funny though. But I will ask you something. I will ask you this because I always ask of ladies that I interviewed, okay? How can you handle if you, like, for example, there's a beautiful woman and it's your dream girl and she's really beautiful and she got a bad body odor. She got a bad body odor. How can you handle that without upsetting her? Because we Filipinas, we're easily to get upset, even though a small few words that we don't understand, we'll get upset. Okay, how would you handle and how would you help her to enhance the odor on her body? Okay, now give me that answer. Okay. They don't start back until June, so it will a resort this afternoon, weather permitting. Okay. It is a no for me. Why, Funky Monk? I will walk her to a shower and will tend that door. Okay. I gave her a present of shower gel and fragrances. But she will ask you why. She will ask you why. Why I need to do this? Okay. Okay. Those ambush interview in the resorts are great. Seems to be well stocked with pretty ladies. Give her some soup. Okay. What else? But guys, body gel, body wash cannot remove body odor. You know that? Okay. Just carry a can of air freshener with you. Disgusting smell. But seriously, guys, seriously, what would you do? Okay, it's the diet. Mm. Prevention. Okay, would you? Okay, you're right, Jim. Many pretty girls there. Hunting pretty girls later. Okay, don't wait to be told. You need Palmolive Gold. Okay, I will tell her that it's my favorite scent and I want to think of her every time I smell it. I have a couple of fragrances that are very strong. This one. Okay. Ah, bathing in the sea salt water might help. Agoy, it's itchy in the skin, uncle. Okay. I would wash her daily, 3 times a day. You make her skin dry. Okay. I have asked girls not to eat garlic or onions when we go out on dates before. Really? Okay, now because I asked this the girls, this is a happy questions. Okay, what if your girlfriend when you go out to the mall, especially I will take you to a restaurant, huh? I will take you to the restaurant, and then suddenly the food that she eat upset her stomach, and she got an incident. She pooped her pants. What would you do? Oh, I already asked this to girls, so it's your turn. What would you do if she get an accident? Poop her pants. Guys, my friend, it was fantastic seeing you all. I do wish all in the PH already. Yes, Jane, I can. They will get young viewers. Okay, to be honest, some reds are that bad. Here you look forward to a part. Bobby. Okay. Jensen, you would run, you will never help her clean herself. But the girl said, I will help him to clean himself. Take care of her. Simple. Ay, very, very gentleman, Lawrence. Okay. See you when you get home, baby. I'm going home. That's so bad, Pumpkin. Okay? You know, when I asked the girl, they are very nice. They got a very nice answer. I've already had to tend poop pants for several years. I'm good at personal care. We already asked the girl. The girls is really, really nice to answer. No, I will help him. I will buy him shorts. I will help him clean himself. Okay, I will try to help her, assuming that I can go into the ladies' room with her. Natatai mo. Tie a short around her waist and take her home and clean her up. Squeaky clean. Baby yarn. Okay. If anyone here has good question for her to ask in a video interview today, please let her know, as it would be good give her some help questions. Oh yeah, I need some questions for the girls. But guys, you know what? I hope your girlfriends will always read these comments of yours, so they will take note of that. Okay, this man will never help me if I get poop in my pants. Okay. Okay. This one says blah blah blah. Don't laugh, Jill. When my wife went through cancer, I have done it all. It really is what the humans do and deserve. That is true, you know. I remember when Bobby got hospitalized, I did that the same. Sorry. Sorry, Bobby. But it's true. But it's true. It's true, you know. I salute you, Joe, for real, man. Yeah, that's how you show your love and care. How deeply you care the person, because when you cannot do that thing towards the person you love, then there is no love. Okay, the care, the patience, the understanding to look after the person that you are with for a long time, that is really valuable. Okay. Okay, before this live stream end, can you give me some few questions so I can question this to the women that I will ambush later in the beach. Okay. In the beach. Jensen, stay safe always, my dear Opa. As always, thank you so much for dropping by. Okay. Hopefully I can find a woman with your standards. Okay. Yes, but cut your nails next time, Jing. Wait, it went through to the baby wipes. It's not long, okay? Anyway, thank you so much, Jensen. All right. So, any questions for our girls later tonight? Nice to see you and nice to laugh with you guys, okay? So send me your questions towards the girls. No spicy questions, please, because I will interviewing simple and also a province girl, not city girl. So don't give me a spicy question. Ask them, will you date a guy who shaved his head? Okay. Well, that's nice question. Next. Will you date the guy? That is true though. Okay. If you would date a guy with long hair, if you see a man you are interested in, how do you signal him that you are interested? We nice question, Clark. That's so nice. Okay. What else? Uy, my nose. Would you date a foreigner that 60s but a doctor? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I will never ask differences. Okay, I will ask about music. Music. Okay. Ask all the questions already. Did I? Did I ask a lot of questions already? Okay, that's very nice question there. Do you prefer the first date with a foreigner to be in a public or more private location? Well, without your cousin. Really? Okay. Uy, thank you so much everyone for helping me. I really appreciate that. But certainly I will ask these questions to the girls later, Unya. Hmm? Thank you so much for another 2 hours for another funny conversation with you all, guys. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping to see you all if you're coming here in the Philippines. And Clark, get well. Then be careful. Take care, and Uncle, hope to see you here in the Philippines also, Uncle, when you come back here in the Philippines. Okay, it's nice to meet you all. And Frank, hopefully you give us a shout to visit here in Danao. Looking forward to that. Okay, thank you so much everyone for coming here in my live stream. And we don't have any bad today. Okay. Take care everyone, and thank you for the fun conversation. It really makes me laugh. It's changed the color of my nose. Makes more flutter. Okay, thank you so much everyone, and thank you so much for the great conversation. Have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Okay. See you later, alligators. Thank you so much for today, and I'll see you in my next video or in my next live stream. Thank you so much. All right, what happened to my computer? I need to go. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.